Every day we get up and we say men are irresponsible, men are irresponsible. When a few of them come out and then they try to take responsibility, society gives them a reason why they should not. They should just follow in the saying that men are irresponsible. So what am I talking about? I'm talking about Humble Soul and his baby mama drama. Now, if you are on Ghanaian social media, you must have seen the story. Okay, now this whole situation is just around a child they had together. Now, according to the news we have on the media, the baby's name is Nayat, and apparently Humble Soul, the guy, has been the one taking care of the child since she was 3 months old. 3 months old, he has been the one taking care of this baby. As to how he did it, no. And in a society where we have seen a lot of men and some women do things to children, you as a woman, you left your 3-month-old child with the father of the child. You no big deal. The same way we have single mothers, we can also have single fathers. Into the from 3 months, you left the child with him. He tried to even bring the child to your people sometimes for you people to see the child. That one too, the day you like, you come. The day you don't like, you will not come. And found him. Then all of a sudden, this young man takes the initiative because he has a beautiful daughter and starts to post videos of him and his daughter, get ready with me's and all of that on TikTok. This child, video starts to blow up. They start to make a name. People start calling them for interviews. And all of a sudden, you want to be a responsible mother. All of a sudden, your family now has a say. And according to the reports, as at now, it is said that he dated the girl when she was underage and he impregnated her when she was underage. And according to the story, she lied to him about her age, which is not an excuse. Whether you knew, you don't know, Charley, you did it. And at the time she was 14, but she initially told him she was 17. And when he found out, Charley, it was too late. They were already dating for a while and she was pregnant. Okay, fast forward, you have this child, and at your underage self, your family, obviously, because it will show. Your family saw you were pregnant at an underage age. Because the lady I'm seeing, she doesn't look, but who am I to judge? She was underage, she got pregnant, she had the child. The family was aware that this girl was dating somebody. She got pregnant. She was with this person, had the child, and left the child with the person when the child was 3 months old. The family, they were all aware. Even with them being aware, they still didn't do nothing. Then all of a sudden, now the child's name is making waves. It is now they remember that, the girl was underage when he impregnated her and he should be arrested. And now the law should come into place. My question is, where was the family when their underage daughter was out there dating someone? Where was the family? Because it only speaks bad for the girl's family that an underage child was even allowed to have a boyfriend. Because from what they're saying, she was, is it 12 or 14? Their calculation self is all over the place, because you can tell that the story is just a fabricated story to dim this man's image. Now, it breaks my heart that I have to even sit here and talk in favor of a man. I'm going to say that. It breaks my heart that I have to take sides. Okay, it really breaks my heart, but it is what it is. This young man has put in the work. In a society where we have a lot of pedophiles and all of those things, he put in the work, protected his daughter, fed his daughter. And on top of that, it is now that the daughter is making name that you people are remembering that, your daughter was underage when he impregnated her and they should arrest him and they should give you people the child. And even the reports we are getting now, they are saying that social welfare has handed the child over to the girl's people. And I'm asking why? Because first things first, you left a child with a man from 3 months old. What does a man know about training a child? Like I said, the way we have single mothers, we can have single fathers. And first time mother and father, they don't know anything. They can learn on the job. So that one, they're nyasem. But if he could take care of the child from 3 months, what is now making you people, what are you people basing it on to take the child from him? That he impregnated the girl when she was underage. The family that you are going to give the child to, are they also okay? Because they allowed their underage daughter date somebody to the extent where she got pregnant. And from reports we are still getting on this same social media and the story, the girl was not even in good terms with her family. It was still through this boy that she started to communicate with them. They settled and all of that. So what exactly the whole law thing? Now I know we have steps to these things, but what exactly are you people basing on to take this child from him? Because the people I saw that their videos were circulating and the things they were saying, you can tell that these people, Charlie, they have nothing to impact to this child. There's nothing they are going to do for this child. And then we are just setting this child up for failure. Because the same way this boy went to be with an underage girl is the same way the girl's family also allowed their underage daughter to go and date somebody just like that, to the extent where she even got pregnant. All the while she was staying with him and all of those things, he took care of her. So what exactly are we based on? We are just using sympathy to judge the whole thing. Because the girl I saw, Charlie, she's not ready to take care of a child. And at this age, she is legal now. She should be able to take care of her child herself. What is she doing? Because you can clearly tell that it is just the name and the fame. And one thing I know about our Ghanaian societies, we quickly forget people. We are slowly setting this child up for failure. And even when they went to the police station, the way the girl was making remarks on, say achino, and you can just tell that all they want is to tap into the fame that the baby has now. And I know for a fact that Ghanaian brands are not going to do that. They will not want to work with the mother. They will not. That means a child that has already started, just because a family feels like they are entitled, like, or you're bad, then if the roles were reversed, we'll say the same thing. I will sit here and say the same thing. It's just really heartbreaking. I feel like a lot of things should be put, some other things should be put intact, like some things should be checked. Especially in this situation, because if you people are saying, once a child is under 12 years old, the mother has the right to cater for the child. What happened when the child was 3 months old and was with a guy? What if the child had passed on, or the child looked malnourished? And also, and there are videos circulating of the young man coming back on social media after being told not to come on live, to cry that he would rather the child goes to the state. He would rather the government takes the child than give it to anybody on the girl's side, because they have nothing to give to the child. And the people I saw, they have nothing to add to that little girl's life. There's also an alleged video cry of, I don't know if it's the girl's grandma talking about, someone saw the child on an interview and they said, "Unana bativ so it's not my fast." Like people who are comfortably saying things like they do not care for the welfare of this child. All they want is to tap into whatever social glory this child has built, the father has helped the child to build. Now, I am not going to stand here, or sit here rather, and say, it's a big deal that he took care of his child. It is his child. He should have taken care of her. When the mother left, he should have. The same way if he had left, the mother would have found a way. But you people deciding that, they should take the child and go and give to the mother's people. What exactly are the mother's people doing? The people that you are handing that child to. Muma 1 year. The child you see now, will she be the same person? Because we've seen a lot of it. Some of them, sadly, that we lose the child. The news will come that, the child is no more. And now we would have to apologize. The people have to come back and say, it's an unfortunate incident, but there was not much. There is much. We are calling that proper investigations should be done into this issue. Because I'm not even speaking on him posting or anything. If you could leave the child with a man from 3 months, he can still confidently take care of that child till she's 22. And if he's going to be charged for dating an underage girl, then the family too should not be trusted. What if the little girl stays with them and she reaches 14 years? They will confidently leave her to go and date somebody. Because according to them, it is okay. Because from what they are saying, the girl was 12, say 14. Their calculation crying, so the girl was 12, say 14. And she started dating and got pregnant. If that is the age, what is stopping them from doing the same thing to Nayat? Because to them, that was okay. And yeah, okay, like the girl herself wouldn't have gotten pregnant. She would have not been in a relationship if the family was so good at taking care of a child. And underage, so this is something that I feel like they should not just use sentiment. And that's all about Bema. They shouldn't use that to judge it. They should prioritize the child. Move, forget your papa and your mama. People should drop all of the. Prioritize the child. If not, the news will hear of that child. It's not something anybody would be happy to come and sit down and talk about. And this is not me taking side, like I would say. I have said it and said it's not me taking side. It is me basing everything I'm saying off facts. Because that young lady I saw, the way she was reacting, her body language, the way she was treating everything, you can just tell that she's there for the now. When the TV shows, the brands are no longer reaching out, she would dip again. And that is okay. A father can take care of a child, a mother can take care of a child. But please, let them prioritize the child. It will not help anybody. It will not help anybody. And if for anything, I know for a fact that in situations like this, they prioritize what the mother does, what the people in the family does. And our system, I don't know how our system works with cases like this, if they'll come and be checking on the child. Because we've seen a lot of cases. Malnourished, because at the end of the day, you see all the social media hype and everything, it fades. When the money, when the hype and everything is no longer, everybody will face reality. The day the child, they will do cocoa and the child will be like, oh, di cocoa, not just a combe. You people should consider these things. Let's not use sentiment to think about it. I feel like, yes, there's a lot of underlying factors. And right now, it is the girl's version versus Humble Soul's version versus the truth. Which we may never know because we're not there when we're dating underage. But what we know now and what we have seen, society should not use sentiment to judge. If it was left for me, they should leave the child where she is. She is doing fine. If the mother wants, if they feel like the mother needs to be involved or near, she should start pulling her weight. She should start buying clothes, buying shoes, bringing school fees money, feeding money. Weekends, on befa akwala no fa akwala nimbra. Because if they leave it just for this young lady, the lady I was seeing, Charley, Mboa. The Nayat that we are seeing, that she's pretty, cute, she will not be the same person. Especially being around the father for the I really, really hope that all of these are put into consideration. Now, he did a live video yesterday, contrary to what he was told, and in there he was saying they should come and arrest him, but he's going to express himself, where he was even calling on the president to please help him. If it comes giddy cry, the country should take the child.
It's not safe. Where they are taking Nayat to, it's not safe. They know it's not safe and they are doing it. They know it's not safe and they are doing it. Kevin mami minya ubone. Kevin mami minya ubone. Debia me ka wonu kre. Una wa boa me. Ama ma hye Nayat. O boa me. Mitimi de Nayat ba wo nchen. Wa boa me. Ama ma hye Nayat. Daddy me ka wonu kre. O boa me. O boa me kwan bebre so. Mitimi de Nayat ba o every weeks, every months. No ma sa be fan. Ade na mo yesa. Ade na mo pesa mo Nayat. Ade na mo pesa mo Nayat. Me ka sa me ba life. Ba dem ba. Move me to jail oh my bre. Move me to jail. Move me to jail, my bread. That's it. Nayat niya. Oba said papa na ni papa peniye. Oba said na papa e peniye na chili to jail. We shall tell. Unim say u chamentro. We shall tell unim say u chamentro about age. We shall tell unim say u chamentro about age. So ende u ka kira mafo say when chamentro Nyakopo boss no asase. Me nko bebia, me de bibia manyame. Bibia manyame o. Me de bibia manyame. Me de bibia manyame o. Me de bibia manyame. On be some say akra ne life. She bia mo di akra ne ko. She bia mo di akra ne ko. Ye be omdi akrane ko shate mami wo. Shate mami wo. Akrane ni shate mami. Oni ni stepfather na eti o. Oni ni stepfather na oti. Me kwa na mete. Eni mi nuaba obo mi kakra mami hye no. Mi nuaba obo mi kakra na mi cha de na mo ye mi sa. Ade na mo ye mi sa me na akrane ti asumdwe. Mr. President, if Nayat will go there, please government take my daughter. Government, please take my daughter. Oh, please take my daughter. Bacho.
Na embo mutu than for the child to be handed to the mother's people, because the people that are going to ebianya papa. Now, people have reacted to the video. Now, someone said, this is a heartbreaking situation, but cases like this should be handled with facts, evidence, and due process rather than assumption. A child's safety and well-being must always come first, while making such justice is fair for everyone included, and that no one is punished based on only allegation, but punishment should also follow for false accusation. Bam! Bam! Exactly. It shouldn't just be based on the fact that, oh, he impregnated her when she was underage. She lied. Allegedly, she lied about her age. The family that they are handing the child over to, they allowed their underage daughter to go about and date somebody to the extent she got pregnant. They were aware. They knew him. They didn't do anything then. It is now. And that is why in some countries, when you are at a particular age, you cannot cry out for certain situations. Because the same way, as sad as it may sound and as heartbreaking as it may sound, it doesn't make any sense. Now, another person said, the girl is just shameless. Because the young girl is finer and doing well, she's coming back to claim motherhood. See, motherhood is a beautiful thing, okay? Not a lot of people can handle it. You understand? And like I rightfully said, you cannot shame a woman for choosing herself and say, it's like this motherhood thing is a lot. I can't deal with it. You can't shame her. The same way a man can impregnate a girl and be like, this fatherhood thing, I can't do it. It's the same way a woman can do it. But where I have a problem is where we are trying to shame the man and make it look like the woman there, she's a saint. Mommy. That one there, the blame, if everybody has a portion, everybody should take their portion and hold it tight. Someone also said, fear women, you say no. Me cry, Miss Roma. I'm say Miss Roma. You understand? Miss Roma, you get, it's normal. That one there. If you fear women, why you not fear men? You not fear what man will show you, massa. The colors you've not seen some before. I really hope that the authorities really do proper checking and then they don't take sides, because it's beginning to feel like they're just going to do, she was a victim, then you can tell that the two of them too, they were young. He was underage, and he was probably underage. And yeah, there's some girl somewhere that she's pregnant and she's praying for her baby daddy to treat her the way Hambu so apparently treated his Nayat. And some guy too, he has seen this humble soul story and then he has told himself that lie, he will never do such a thing. But Charley, let's just take what we have to take from this story, and hopefully proper investigations are done into this case. Anyways, that's all the updates we have on this story. There's probably going to be more updates on this story, and I'm definitely going to bring it. This has been What They Go On here at the Yo Charley Studios. If you want to sponsor the show or you want to run an advertisement, do well to contact the number on the screen. Catch you on the next one.